Hello folks, welcome back. In this video tutorial, we'll go through our recruiting application. What are the products or what are the objects that will go inside the recruiting application? Recruiting application will be used by every IT company or any company to track down how many positions are open in that company, what are the candidates that are applying for those positions. So let's go and see what things will go inside the recruiting. The first object that we will go ahead and create, or the first table we will go ahead and create, will be the position table. This position table will have the information about the positions. Like they will talk about what are the positions, like position title is the Java developer, system analyst, Salesforce developer, all these kind of things. The next thing they wanted to talk about is what is the status of the position. So we will go ahead and create a field to capture the status. Like, is this position open right now? Is this position closed? What is the current status of the position? Then we'll also wanted to have what type of position. Is it a full-time position? It's a part-time position. So we will go ahead and create this object or we can say the table and the corresponding columns / the fields. Similarly, now this position object, there will be candidates who will be applying for different positions based on their skill set. So we'll also need a candidate table to track down all the candidates. Then what information we need is their first name, last name, SSN, address, phone number, etc. Right now, there is a position table and there is a candidate table. We cannot figure out which position is applied by or which candidate has applied to which position or the vice versa, or how many positions has been applied by how many candidates or what candidates applied for what positions. So there should be a link. What we can do is we can create a big table which will have both the fields. That's not a valid solution. We don't want to do that. Then we'll come up with a relationships here. So that we will create a job application. Through this object, we will link our position and the candidate table together. So through this object, we can say this candidate has applied for this position and this position has been applied by this candidate. So this is going to be the link between the position and the candidate object. The next thing will be, now this candidate, all the candidates that has applied, they will go through the interview process. Now this interview process will be taken by the interviewers. For one job application or one candidate might go through 5 interviewers or 3 interviewers. There might be an IT guy, there might be an engineer, there might be an HR guy, there might be a manager. So these people will be taking his interview and based on their thoughts, they will give him the score. So we need an object to store that score that is provided by each individual, the IT interviewer, the developer guy, or the manager, or the recruiting manager. So they will give him the score based on his performance. Now we need an object to store all that information, and based on his score, that candidate will be hired or rejected. Now, where will those positions listed, right? We wanted to fill up those positions in our company. So we will go ahead and create an employment website showing these are the websites on which these are the positions that I have listed. Let's say on monster.com or indeed.com. And these are the positions that I've listed there. So we will go ahead and create another object here, which is the employment website. Now, these are the main objects that we will be creating in this application. And also all the fields, think it like a table and their columns in a very simple manner. Don't think like an object or the fields, think it like a table and their columns. So we'll talk about these. We'll start creating our new application in our next video. Till then, stay tuned and thank you.